Browns back on the practice field, and more significantly, their highest paid quarterback back on the practice field today, Deshaun Watson. His practice window was opened. It is 21 days. Now, he is not on the active roster. They have 21 days to make that decision, Mary Kay, but Deshaun Watson back at practice. We got a chance to see him stretch a little bit, go through some individuals. He is starting to work his way back.
Yeah, it was almost surreal to see him out on the field today, number 4. So bizarre, because I will tell you that when he went down in that Bengals game with the re-ruptured Achilles, I really didn't think we'd ever get to this point where we saw him practicing again for the Cleveland Browns and actually having a chance to play football for them again. I don't think that's going to happen this season. I think they have too much going on with their rookie quarterbacks, but just to see him out there practicing, this is a pretty big development.
Yeah, and one of the things we've learned and one of the things we've said over and over on these videos and on podcasts is you never say never for sure with this football team. So Ashley, he is back practicing. Who knows what could happen over the next 5 games, but I think Mary Kay summed it up there. It was just surreal to show up on December 3rd, and there's number 4 practicing.
It was, and look, they would have 21 days, so this is his 21-day practice window to decide if they wanted to, activate him and if he would have a chance to play in a game. But yeah, I mean, as I'm sure this is going to continue to be the topic of conversation today. I know we all have radio hits coming up. I'm sure it's going to be the thing we get asked about the most, but that is always what I come back to. You can never say never with this team and the quarterback. As long as he's here, as long as he's on the roster, this was one step closer today. I'm with Mary Kay. I don't think he would, but that doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It is still, I think, technically a possibility. Therefore, we can't rule it out.
Now, their current starting quarterback, Shedeur Sanders, it was his day to talk at the podium, and he had a chance to address, as Jeudy, by the way, spoke as well. So they both had a chance to address that dust-up on the sideline that was caught by some CBS cameras. A heated exchange between the two over a play. Mary Kay, they both downplayed it today.
Well, they did, but Jerry actually revealed that they had a discussion about this, and he said, we're good. We've talked about it. He thinks, of course, the media makes too much of it, and both guys said that they do have to get that trust with each other, and Shedeur kind of harped on that again like he did after the game. He's got to have that utmost trust in his receiver before he's just going to let it rip and throw the ball to him. So I think those guys still have a little ways to go in terms of getting it together and getting on the same page on the football field, but at least they hash this out off the field heading into this game.
Yeah, listen, look, things like this do happen on the sideline, but they don't happen so often that when we see a video of it, it could be this, it could be, going back to Myles Garrett slamming his helmet on the ground, all of that stuff. These things don't happen enough that they don't stand out when we notice them. And certainly, Ashley, given everything, the season that Jerry Jeudy is having, all to talk about Shedeur and his lack of first-team reps, some of that lack of chemistry that the two have, this was going to take off once it came to light.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, Jerry has had such a struggling season coming off of a 2024 in which he had his first 1,000-yard season. He made his first Pro Bowl. He is the first to admit how frustrating this year has been for him. It was kind of a theme today. And unfortunately, I feel like it's been a theme of a lot of his press conferences this year when we talk to him during the week. It just has not been the same kind of production. Who knows if it's quarterback upheaval or what, but he's definitely been impacted production-wise this year.
Now, on the injury front, we know Malik Collins is out for the season. That could mean a little more Mike Hall. Jack Conklin is still in the concussion protocol. That's something we're watching. Wyatt Teller is out this week. He, of course, missed practice today, but there is good news. Alex Wright was back at practice. And Mary Kay, in a week when this defensive line, much like in the Las Vegas game, this defensive line, there could be opportunities to go out there and chase some numbers. Alex Wright might be on his way back to joining the party.
Yeah, and I think that would be helpful because, as you mentioned, once again, Malik Collins is out for the season, and he's been so beneficial to Myles Garrett in getting to where he is, which is at 19 sacks, 4 shy of that NFL single-season sack record. And so I think it would really help him to have Alex Wright back on the other side because Alex can take some of that heat off of him and cause some things to happen elsewhere on the line. He's been very impactful this season, and I think it would be a great return for him.
And Ashley, we haven't gotten to see Alex Wright take the field since he signed that extension with the Browns, so this is a chance for him to kind of put his, I don't know, do we want to say put his money where his mouth is? I don't know. This is a chance for him to prove that the Browns were right to give him that extension.
How about put his play where his money is?
That's much better.
That good? Yeah, no, it is. And look, I think Alex Wright is a great example of something this team did right in the draft. They developed young edge rusher talent. Alex Wright, when he spoke to us after his extension, talked about first meeting Jim Schwartz and Jim Schwartz saying he was going to turn him into a star. And he got paid like a team's second edge rusher. So that's good. And look, Cam Ward has been sacked multiple times in every single game this season. He's had, I believe, 2 starts where he's been sacked 6 times, 2 starts where he's been sacked 5, 4 starts where he's been sacked 4 times. So there's going to be opportunities up and down that line, including for Alex Wright.
Okay, we will cover everything that happened here today, including Deshaun Watson's return to the practice field. You can find it all at cleveland.com/Browns.